Hi, I'm Tom. I'm in Chicago. We're looking at a typical standard remodel of a bathroom of an old two-flat building, which is pretty typical that you run across these as you come into the city and do rehab renovation work. Take a look inside the bathroom here. This one here, normally most bathrooms that you'll see in the city are 5 by 7. Pretty much the same thing, except for this is about 8.5 feet long and almost 4 foot wide. Very narrow, kind of a bowling alley. Doesn't give you a lot to work with. What we're going to do in here is come in here, we're going to gut this down, which means we're going to go down to the studs. When I say gut, we're going to remove the toilet, the sink, all the walls, this old plaster and lath that's in here, this tile buildup they have, including on the ceilings and the walls. So when my men are finished doing the demolition, you're going to be looking at studded walls. I'm going to rip out this old bathtub, which they have an acrylic surround, pretty cheap stuff, prone to leaking. We're going to tear all that out of there, and we're going to put a nice new American standard 5-foot bathtub in here, new drain assembly. I'm going to change what's called your mixer. What the mixer valve does, controls the hot and cold water, and then your spout, and then there's a pipe behind here, which is called your riser, and that's going to come up here to your shower head, and we're going to put a whole new shower system. That's all going to be in copper, and when we tear this apart, since these old buildings are all galvanized plumbing, problem with galvanized plumbing is that it gets sediment buildup, and you want to clear those out of there. So the best way to really do is run to the basement and put new risers in copper coming all the way up, so when you have water pressure, it works properly. We want to add some better lighting. Right now, if you turn this on, it would be just a giant glare in your face, which is not the best system they have, and it's an old building. They've been trying to fix it up. As you see, that'll hurt your eyes. We're going to put in 3 recessed can lights. Have one here, one here. We want to put a vented exhaust fan. There's not one in here now. The reason you want an exhaust fan is to get the steam out of here when you're showering. So we're going to put an exhaust fan light and put a third light above the shower. Change the plumbing for your shutoffs here for the toilet and the sink. This will be changed over. We'll put new shutoff valves on here, so if you have a problem with leaking, you need to shut it off, you can actually turn the stuff off. We're going to put new Durarock on the floor. All the walls will be done in green board, with the exception of the surround. That will also be Durarock, because we're going to retile that in ceramic tile. We have to probably keep this clean out here. If I can eliminate it, I will. I don't know until I get into the plumbing, but that may be something that we're stuck with. Obviously, the heat system in this has to stay also on the radiator. You can't really do much with that, because I'm changing the heating system. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to showing the completed project.